Sometimes the most powerful stories are hidden in the most unexpected places. Today, we're going to take something that looks really simple, just a single descriptive sentence, and we're going to pull it apart, piece by piece, to show you the incredible story hiding right there in plain sight. Okay, so here it is. Take a good look at this sentence. Now, at first glance, you might think, oh, that's just a prompt for an AI image generator, right? Or maybe a shot list for a filmmaker. But it's so much more than that. This is a blueprint for a feeling. It's a carefully constructed narrative that's designed to sell you an ideal. So, to really get what this description is doing, we've got to break it down into its core parts. And like any good story, let's start with the foundation, the setting. Where is this all happening, and why does that choice matter so much? The choice of a cenote is so deliberate and honestly pretty powerful. This isn't just a pond or some random swimming hole. The word itself, cenote, just transports you, doesn't it? You're immediately thinking of the Yucatan Peninsula, ancient history, maybe Mayan rituals, a secret world hidden just below the surface. It sets a mood of discovery and this almost sacred natural wonder right from the get-go. And the description just keeps layering on this idea of a perfect, untouched world. Limestone cenote cave, that's not just descriptive. It paints this picture of raw, natural architecture. And crystal clear water? I mean, come on, that's basically universal code for purity, isn't it? It signals an environment that's clean, unspoiled, almost magical. This isn't just a location, it's a paradise. All right, so we've got our perfect stage set, but every story needs a main character, a protagonist. So who's the star of this particular shot? Let's take a closer look at the hero of our story, what I'm calling the modern explorer. Now, this is where it gets really clever. This character is this brilliant construction of two ideas that kind of feel like they're competing. First, she's totally relatable. A young woman with a messy bun. It's an image of this effortless, unstyled authenticity. She could be any of us, right? But she's also the aspirational adventurer. The word adventurous sets that expectation. And that yellow backpack, that's not just for her wallet. It's a symbol. It's gear that tells us she's a real traveler. So when you blend that ordinary, relatable, messy bun with the extraordinary, adventurous yellow backpack, boom, you got this very specific, very modern archetype, the effortlessly free-spirited traveler. She makes this incredible, maybe once-in-a-lifetime experience feel authentic, and this is the key, accessible. She's the perfect person to guide us into the secret world. Okay, so we've got our pristine setting, we've got our relatable hero, but how are we seeing this scene? The final piece of our puzzle is all about the technical language used to frame the shot. Let's call it the lens, which crafts this polished, yet somehow perfectly real reality. These three terms work together like a charm. First, cinematic. That tells us this isn't just a snapshot, it's a moment in a bigger story. It's meant to make you feel something. Then you've got 4K. That promises unbelievable detail. You can almost feel the cool water on your skin. And finally, photorealistic. This is the knockout punch. It's the promise that this perfect, idealized moment is, in fact, real. It blurs that line completely. So we've taken it all apart. The place, the person, and the perspective. Now let's put all those pieces back together and see what kind of complete narrative is actually being built inside this single, super detailed description. And here's where it all connects so beautifully. The setting, the cenote clear water, gives us a secret, pure world just waiting to be discovered. The hero, with her messy bun and yellow backpack, gives us this relatable vision of freedom and solo exploration. And the lens, cinematic 4K, packages the whole thing up as a flawless, authentic feeling reality. You see, every single word is a choice, and they all build toward this one unified and very persuasive story. So what's the big takeaway here? What does this all add up to? Well, it's not just a description of an image. It's a recipe. It's a formula for an idea that is everywhere in our visual culture today, from social media to huge ad campaigns. And that idea is curated authenticity. It's the art of making something that's highly produced and absolutely perfect feel completely spontaneous and real. And that leaves us with a final thought. Because once you see this formula, you're going to start noticing it everywhere. I promise you, you can't unsee it. So the next time you're scrolling through your feed and you see that perfect shot of someone having what looks like a beautiful, spontaneous moment, just pause for a second. Look for the cenote, the messy bun, the cinematic lighting, and just ask yourself, what story is this image really trying to sell me?